with Enoch Bird. Yeah, sports analysis. Yeah, sports activist. You already know what this is, what it's about. Sports analysis.
Hi, my name is Enoch Bird, and I'm coming to you from my house, and and these are my views on about the NBA and on the NBA games that played on Christmas and the NBA games that'll be coming up on December 26th, because I am a follower and an aspiring ESPN specialist for the NBA. I want to be like the next John Brinkus or Bill Simmons, those kind of guys. Also, starting out, Heat Mavs. LeBron James' performance was amazing, and the Mavs' performance was less than amazing. The Heat totally kept going fast break after fast break, beating the Mavs. He ended up having 31 fast break points, and the Mavs only had 10. Also, it's really hilarious that the Mavs were getting totally dominated for the first 3 quarters right after they were raising their championship banner, and everyone was like, oh, happy, yay. And plus, all in all, LeBron James did what LeBron James does. He is the best all-around player, even though people may have different perspectives of him, And now, the Oklahoma City Thunder and Magic game, that game was slow. I mean, Durant, the only thing that happened in that game was Durant's performance. I liked it. Durant is probably the best scorer in the NBA. 2-time defending, all that kind of guy. He's probably a runner-up for him. He's definitely in the MVP talk. Also, it seemed like Dwight Howard wasn't trying, even though he did good. It seemed like he wasn't trying because everybody knows he's going to get traded anyway. Then there's the Golden State Warriors and Clippers game. DeAndre Jordan, he had 8 blocks. That was a career high, and it was really amazing how well he did defensively, just besides the shot blocking. He didn't do much rebounding, but, I just was watching him man-on-man defense, just biting on those big men. It was great. Chris Paul did nice in his debut. I think he had 20 points and 9 assists. That's really good. The thing is, though, and the Clippers ended up winning. And not only Chris Paul's debut, but Mark Jackson's debut. He used to be the Knicks point guard. Is the 3rd all-time in the career assists. He was their coach. Thing is, I'm not much of a fan of DeAndre Jordan, even though I know how good of a player he is. What people don't realize is he's secretly one of the best rebounders in the NBA. One of the better rebounders the NBA has ever had. The better, not among the best, but I'd say he's one of the better ones. Also, he is the worst free throw. He's the worst free throw shooter since Ben Wallace. And Ben Wallace is the worst free throw shooter in NBA history. So, concluding that, DeAndre Jordan is most likely the 2nd worst free throw shooter ever. Now, what other games are? Oh, yeah. Thing is, also there was an NFL game on today, too. On Christmas. Aaron Rodgers. The Bears I was really inspired by how well the Bears were playing against him. He wasn't completing as many passes as his, average for the career. But the thing is, it seemed like after that long touchdown to Jordy Nelson, it seemed like the Bears gave up, because the Bears were in it, 10-14. It was a game, and then that happened, and the game kind of slipped. It kind of was oh, we used all our energy already, blah, blah, blah. And Rodgers ended up giving them 5 touchdowns in, only 3 quarters, because his backup played the last quarter. So then that was nice. And then, alright. Also, what are the games? Oh yeah, the Knicks and Boston Celtics. The thing is, Carmelo Anthony, he did great, 37-8. The Knicks won by 2. Carmelo Anthony is a little known secret that Carmelo Anthony is actually the most clutch player in the NBA. And now I know people are probably gonna be like, Kobe. Or they might even get a little overexcited because of Derrick Rose's game winner, which I'll talk about soon. But the thing is, Anthony is the most clutch player in the NBA. People just don't know it. They don't realize it. He don't focus on Carmelo Anthony. You know, he's just who he is. He's not, you know, whatever. And now, but people do focus on Derrick Rose. And yes, Derrick Rose is the most exciting new talent, young talent in the league. Kevin Durant's the best young talent, but Derrick Rose is the most exciting. That game winner was great. The game was horrible, but the defense, I don't even think the defense was great. I think the guys just couldn't score. Like, I really do. So, yeah, when the final score is 88-87, you know guys weren't really hitting shots. All in all, though, Kobe did great. You know, made 3 straight shots in the second quarter. I remember that. That was great. And Rose does what Rose does. Rose did what Rose does. But the thing is, people don't realize, people will be talking about Rose's buzzer beater, but they really didn't focus on Luol Deng, who did great. I mean, Luol Deng, I think, was the game's MVP because he made all his free throws. He didn't have a good shooting night, but neither did anyone else except Kobe, who had an average shooting night. Thing is, Luol Deng, if you go back in the fourth quarter, he was the one that stole the ball from Kobe's inbounding pass to Gasol. He's the one that stole the ball and that set up Derrick Rose's game winner. Also, he's the one that blocked Kobe Bryant when he had the game-winning block. You know? So, and plus, I don't know why Kobe drove into traffic and he did a floater instead of trying to draw a foul, you know? Usually he would drive and then pop up like a fadeaway sort of thing, you know? But he didn't do it. I thought he was going to do that. And now, yeah. Okay. So, upcoming games. I have, their upcoming games are Milwaukee and Charlotte. I have Charlotte over Milwaukee. Toronto and Cleveland's coming on at 7 o'clock. I have Toronto beating Cleveland, even though I think Cleveland, there's a good chance that Cleveland may beat Toronto in one of the rare games it has. Also, I have Indiana over Detroit. And also, I have the Magic over the Rockets. And the Spurs over the Grizzlies. There's a bunch of games coming on today. Also, I have Washington over New Jersey, with John Wall making his first All-Star game, in his career. Also, I have OK City over Minnesota, Dallas over Denver, Phoenix over New Orleans, Portland over Philadelphia, and Chicago over G-State.
Sports Analysis with Enoch.